Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve. So on this video, I have 12 steps to help you guys have a perfect workout every time. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. If you need coaching, check out the link down below. I have room for three trainees. All right, so looking through some other YouTube channels, you see the word best and you see the word perfect, the perfect workout and all this kind of happy horse shit. And I was thinking to myself, what information could I put out that would help people understand if they are having a good workout, if they are having a perfect workout? So what does a perfect workout mean? A perfect workout means that you have everything lined up that you should have lined up. The results, that's like playing a game. You can prepare, which is having a perfect workout, setting yourself up for a perfect workout. But what happens when you hit the gym or the game room is another story. So by following these 12 steps, you are going to be equipped for success. You're going to be equipped for proper progress. And hey, there's going to be bad days, but in the long run, by following each of these steps, you're having the best possible training day. So I would consider that a perfect workout each and every time. All right, number one, you have a schedule or structure. When you go into the gym, you have a schedule, you have a structure. When you head into a new week, you have a schedule, a training schedule, or a training structure. Without one, if you're just going into the gym to dick around and do this or do that, or today I feel like doing this, today I feel like doing that, you are not being optimal and you are wasting your time. All right, step two, you stick to your schedule and structure. This is a big one. I don't know how many people develop a case of fuck-arounditis. They don't feel like sticking to a schedule or structure. They feel like training's become a little bit boring, okay? I want to do something different today. One of the biggest keys to success is sticking to your schedule. Training has a specific purpose. That purpose is to get you bigger and stronger, not to entertain you. If you continually want to change workouts, all you're doing is moving to a different program with the same exercises, and that's really quite silly. So number two, stick to your schedule. Number three, start off each workout with at least two compound movements. At least two compound movements. You could do a few more. Generally, 3 is about my limit. If you're going to do a full body workout, sometimes you might have to squeeze in 4, but you need to start off each workout with at least 2 compound movements. If you're not, you really have to look at your schedule, your program, and ask yourself, what the hell am I doing? Because nearly every quality program I've ever seen and nearly every quality program I've made starts off with the big compound movements when you are fresh. All right, number 4. You have a defined progression approach for each and every exercise. No excuses. If you head into the gym today and you don't have a progression approach for each exercise or a focus on when you are going to add weight, what marker, what step, what rep, when am I adding weight on this exercise, then you basically are trying to travel a far distance without a map. You're traveling blindly. No progression approach is only going to slow you down, and a lack of a progression approach is really going to hinder your results, and you will have a less than perfect workout. All right, number 5. You continue to push, and this is a big one. You continue to push when your compounds are done. One of the biggest challenges I have as a coach in working with my clients is that some of them are not used to this, okay? They go into the gym, and they've been doing training a certain way for a long period of time. They'll go in and do their compound movements and they feel wiped. So they're not sure what to do. You continue to push. Your compounds should be leaving you challenged and fatigued to a degree, but that doesn't mean you don't push as hard as you can on the remaining exercises, on the remaining volume. You absolutely have to do that. That's an integral part. You don't just get to go in and do 6 sets of compound movements, feel wiped, and quit on yourself. You still need more training volume to build muscle. All right. Speaking of which, step number 6, you have a reasonable amount of volume. Not super minimal, and not excessive. If you're trying to do an excessive amount of volume, you're probably not maximizing the volume you have. So you have to have a reasonable amount of volume, and this goes back to the last point. If after 5 or 6 sets you're wanting to quit because they were hard, you still need more volume in the equation for hypertrophy. So there has to be a reasonable amount of volume. Major muscle groups, generally 9 to 15 sets per week, maybe around the 10 to 12, 13 range. Minor body parts, 6 to 9 per week. That's a general guideline and not a rule. All right, number 7. You don't do stupid shit like overworking your biceps or doing 22 sets for front delts. You do conventional stuff. This is an integral step in the process. If you want to have a perfect workout, you don't mess around with things that are unconventional unless you're in a specialization program that calls for extra bicep work. So if you're going into the gym and you're doing silly stuff, like you're doing single rep bench press, force reps with your buddy, and then you're doing front delt work and you're getting in no volume, all kinds of stuff, that's just wasted time. So don't do stupid shit that doesn't make sense. Excuse me, it's hot in here. Stuff, whatever you're doing in your workout, when you look at the workouts of other lifters, it has to look pretty similar, or workouts from other coaches, it has to look pretty similar or pretty reasonable. Step number 8, you do not stop pushing for progression just because the weight feels heavy. This is a big issue. The weight feels heavy. The lifter has a tendency to, man, this is starting to feel heavy. I don't really want to push today. I'll push tomorrow. Just because it's heavy doesn't mean you can't do it. This plateau, this wall, I don't want to call it a plateau, this wall people reach where things start to feel heavy and mentally they don't want to push for progression. That's usually the difference between having a very mediocre physique after 5 to 10 years and having a spectacular physique. You have to push for progression when things are heavy. All right, number 9, if anything is unusually strange during your workout, like muscles, like tendons, we got dog hair flying around here. If anything is unusually off when you're doing a warm-up, like something in your hamstring doesn't feel right, or you're doing bench press and something in your elbow doesn't feel right, you shut it down and live to fight another day. Now, I'm not giving you an excuse to quit each and every workout just because your left testicle might be twitching a little bit. But if something is unusually off, don't push it, play it safe, live to fight another day. Step number 10 on having a perfect workout, you do not push out, be a pussy, and schedule a deload or drop the weight just because your form isn't the best, or because the set felt heavy, or because you're having a shitty training day and maybe dropped a rep. If you started to get in the mindset where you're going to deload, reload, or all this kind of crap every time you had a mediocre workout or anytime your form wasn't perfect, you're not going to make any progress at all. So don't push out. Don't just schedule random deloads or reloads or whatever. I'm gonna cycle back 25% in weight and then work up while working on form. This is kind of a cancer. You do that once in a while, that's okay, but guys that are always looking for excuses to recycle, that's all they're going to be. They're going to be some stinky old t-shirt in the wash going round and round and round, not making any progress. All right, number 11, nutrition. Can't stress this enough. And honestly, it's an area where most lifters make a big mistake. They do not have consistent nutrition. They do not have consistent protein intake. They do not take eating seriously as their training. Now, you don't have to get completely OCD and micromanage macronutrients, but you do have to have a calorie target based on your goals. You do need to have a protein target based on your goals. And you do need to focus on food that is micronutrient rich in vitamins and minerals. And last step to having a perfect workout, you trust the process and stick to the program. Trust the process and stick to the program. This is a long journey. You need to have your eyes forward, and you need to take a step every day, realizing that you need to wake up every day and take a step every day for the next 1,000 or 2,000 days. That's how it works. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.